But let's do a speed pass into the wind. Woo! Oh, let's bring it up. She can float, flip it. Oh! Hobbyists, welcome back to Motion RC. I'm James along with Alex out at the flight field, and today we're gonna have some fun. We got the 4S powered high performance 64mm F-22. So we got a bit of a breeze. It's crosswind sometimes and it's downwind, but she is a blast. I just did a flight on her, having some fun. She's floaty, she's quick for a 64mm, but very, very easy to fly and fun to fly. So we're all clear for takeoff. I have a 1600 milliamp 4S pack Admiral inside, and we're ready to go. So I'm full high rate and taking off right to left while the wind is down. Gradually bringing in power, and she's off. So now again, I have full high rates. So this is like 100% on everything, and she will turn and burn. And then we could drop to low rates in a bit, but let's do a speed pass into the wind. Woo! Oh, let's bring it up. She can float, flip it. Oh! She can be so, I've seen so many guys fly this and get so aerobatic with it because she will just like float. So now we're into the wind, and let's see, I'm power off. Oh, and then she stalls. Bring it in. And then she stalls. I'm going down, so now I am down to low rate. And low rate she'll be a lot tamer. Woo! It's so much fun. Anybody who flies this, I would 100% immediately on my first takeoff with this jet, I thought, oh, this is such a perfect beginner plane because you get the landing gear, so you can practice taking off and landing. You know, it's fixed gear, but you could easily hand launch it if you want to fly it without the gear on. But like the big 90mm F-22, she wants to be in the sky. She's very, very floaty, which is great. And she can fly super slow. So right now I'm about half throttle. And I'm gonna go dance around in a slower space. And then bring the power up, and she will climb. She looks good. I love the paint job on it. It's so simple. It's just 4 channels, guys. So you're getting throttle, aileron, elevator, and your gear. Your landing, your nose gear servo is the 4th channel. You just plug that into your rudder. So that's just for the ground. There's no rudder on the aircraft. Bring it up, quick flip. Ah! Let it build up speed. You could have so much fun. This is a perfect park flying jet. So again, I want to bring it in for a landing. I'm hitting my 3-minute timer. So I was just getting a little crazy with it. Wind's coming from my left. And let's land it. Power's now off. I've got the wind. There's no flaps, but she will just glide and park home. It's so silly. It's just one of those planes that you could get crazy dangerous with and just have a good time with because she wants to fly. Nothing too too crazy about her. Obviously on high rates, she could be a drill bit. So I like the low rate setting on both aileron and elevator. And let's quickly show you the battery pack, where she ended up. I went down past 3 minutes and wrap this video up. Let's do it. All right, so we just landed her. Let me put her on the ground. I got my cell checker with me. I do, I promise. There it is. And you can see inside, I just want to show you where the battery fits. That's 1600 milliamp. You definitely got the space for a 2200. I probably wouldn't go any higher than that. I have my Futaba receiver up against the back. And then actually what I did, if you see my aerials, I poked a little hole right through the foam with a small little screwdriver and just sort of wedged it in there. So one's going that way and the other one I popped out and it's in my intake up against the corner there going this way. So the 90 degrees for guys who want to know how to fit, because I didn't want my aerials to be anywhere near the battery. You know, you never want to do that regardless of the receiver you use. But we're still plugged in. Gonna unplug and let us see. So I'm looking at 3.7, so that was a 3-minute flight. I was pretty power on, but with a 1600, that's about what you're gonna get. I would say a 2200, you probably get up closer to 4 minutes of useful, again, useful throttle time is how I fly, so when my sticks are below 25%, the timer shuts off, is how I set up pretty much all my aircraft. But other than that, you can see you got the nose gear servo inside. Again, aileron and elevator only, and they're all pre-installed. You don't really have to do anything as far as the build goes. You're just plugging in the gear and putting on the wings, just 2 screws for the wings and slipping on the elevators. They're full. What I like is they're full flying stabs. So that's nice for a 64 millimeter jet. You know, some bigger jets don't even have that. And then your rudders, they just, you know, you're just screwing those through your vertical stabilizer, if you will. There's no rudder on it. But guys, that'll do it for the 64 millimeter F-22, another super fun 64 millimeter jet. I like it like the F-18 and like the Royal Mace's one we have. I'd only recently flown that and enjoyed that. They're very floaty. And again, I 100% recommend this type of jet for a beginner because you get a nose gear, so you get to learn how to try to take off, you know, and you can work on controlled descents, and that'll help get you towards bigger EDFs. I wouldn't say this is a first plane, but a first jet. So there's a difference there, you know, always learn how to fly a trainer first, but something like this, perfect for the beginner. But that'll do it for us, guys. Thank you for joining. Check out any links to the products in the description below. Comment if you have any questions, I'll answer them, and I'll see you next time at Motion RC.